And then in my recollection, it really took a pivotal moment with that Gillette ad in 2018. I don't know if you remember that one, where it was called, their strapline was a best a man could get. Yeah. And then they pivoted that strapline to something which I forget now, but it was a play on this. And the whole advert was talking about where boys, young men and men are having a negative impact on society. That was the whole thrust of the advert. And then I recall very much that this term toxic masculinity, which had been around, but really mushroomed into the everyday parlance. And yet it's not something that is fully defined, and that's fine. These social terms will mean different things to different people, but I think they can mean both by males towards society and also within males, and sometimes from society towards males. And I think that there are these sort of three ways in which these outcomes can sort of manifest. And often when people talk about the outcomes, it refer to things like suicide rates, where men are highly overrepresented in terms of completed suicides, not necessarily in terms of suicidal ideation. I understand that women are twice as likely to experience suicidal ideation as men in the general pop. So there's some consideration about means of completed suicide. But also, as I mentioned before, school exclusions, completion of education, entrance into the criminal justice system, the kind of list of negative outcomes, rough sleeping populations, drug addiction, alcohol use. There are all these different spaces where males are overrepresented. And I think that's part of the toxic masculinity discussion, because men occupy this level of society, the politicians, the financiers,